Out of all the parks that we've stayed for over 2 years that we've been RVing full time, the private campground in Bethel, Maine had by far the biggest impact on our decision to change the way we RV. We'd love to hear your opinion. I'll give some commentary after our stay at the video.
Made a map with all the stars, so you know you're not too far away from me.
You guys hit the jackpot in this park. It's a travel day, and we're about an hour and a half, 2 hours early. And it's an enormous playground with a train that you can go into. I tell you what, the things you run into. We're up in the mountains, North Grand, New Hampshire. The world is just full of these places. Is that where you think it's from? It's a train from the Wild West?
I think so. Can we go inside?
We'll see. I don't know if we can go in though.
There's a couple.
You can go up. Let me see, baby.
It's unlocked. I hope it's locked. You locked it inside.
It's locked.
Look, that one's broken. It's old because that means it's falling apart.
Look, this is a real train wheel. Look at that.
Why is it not open?
Because this is just for display only. This has already had its days.
Yeah, the whole train is closed. Oh, the disappointment. But we get to see it from the outside.
But you can get under.
I know, baby. I don't think that's what it means by it being closed.
I know this distance makes it hard for us to see. I've been waiting so long. I've been waiting so long just to see you. I've been sleeping alone. I don't wanna let go. I can't forget you.
In Bethel, Maine. Never been to Maine before. It's funny, on the drive-in, Brian and I were talking, and it looks just like northern Arizona with the mountains and a lot of the pines. Of course, when you cross all over the aspen trees, then you're like, okay, not Arizona. Yeah, and these private campgrounds, they kind of pack you in. So I'm sure that by the weekend, we're gonna be stacked like sardines over here. It's at one of those campgrounds where the door opens up to the door of your neighbor. So it's kind of stressful, you know, to come out and, hi. You know, that's private campgrounds for you. You know, they gotta make the most use of their land. And so it's understandable, you know, it's a business. And they try to offer other things in order to compensate for the lack of privacy and space. This one has this beautiful swinging bridge that we're fixing to go across. And this bridge is going to be an adventure in and of its own because it's a swinging suspension bridge. It looks like terrifying fun. You can just feel it. I can just barely move it. And it's pretty high, and it goes all the way across the river. We're definitely going to go across this bridge because, you know, I can't pass that up. It's going to be terrifying. So here we are waiting on the crew to go on the grand adventure that is the crossing of this bridge. I'd be lying if I didn't say my heart wasn't racing a little. Ever since you have to look out for more than yourself, you know what I mean? I used to jump out of airplanes. So now crossing over a bridge with 2 kids is stressful. Ask him if he brought the key.
Oh, there you go. It's like an amusement ride.
Over here, I'm scared. I want to hold Daddy's hand. Is it tall?
Yeah, you ready? Come on, it's gonna be fun.
Oh my goodness.
Get down.
The other side is even steeper than this.
Oh my goodness. Oh, this is crazy.
You're doing good. You're doing really good. Wow, look, we're as tall as these trees. You guys are being really brave. Look, we're there. Hey, man, it's okay.
You okay?
Okay, we can go back down if you don't want to go.
You don't want to go?
Next time we should stay at the RV and play.
Oh, Emma, come here. We can go home if you want.
No.
What's the problem? Okay. Let's stop laughing. Let's stop laughing and find out what's going on first. Okay, we gotta be serious.
Axel, don't jump.
I'm scared because look at the height. It's big. I've been on one of these, but I'm scared if it might fall and we might fall. I'm scared.
Well, do you want to go across or do you want to go down?
I want to go. Look at that.
I am the big chicken.
This is really strong, guys. We're okay.
Another hole. But what if these little holes crack?
They're not. This is brand new. I have a lot of faith in it. If it doesn't, I'll catch you.
Oh my goodness, this is crazy.
This is adventurous.
Oh my goodness, this ain't right.
This water is cool looking.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, I don't know where all my bravado went.
This is wild. Don't drop that camera.
It'll sink in the water.
I know.
Can we go back across soon?
Go across all the way. We can say we did it.
Reminds them of the Rumble Bridge.
We can say we did it or we can say we survived. We did it is better than we tried. That's my motto. I feel like I'm moonwalking.
Look at the spider web.
This is messy.
Look, guys, we can see our shadow. Oh, wow, that's cool. Wave to our shadow.
Are you serious?
Oh, look, the kayakers are coming in. See them over there?
That's what I want to do, kayak.
You guys are doing good. You're doing stuff people don't get to do.
No.
Or might not do.
Oh, don't want to do.
Yeah. That's where we're going.
I'm gonna have to walk around so I can dry my pants.
Oh, wow.
Look at these rocks like going in the water. Are you sick? It's not that much.
They're getting used to it a lot quicker than I am.
Hey, we can make a house there. Get it? To drive out of the park, made out with sticks and a campfire. And
They've lost all their fear. I think they're getting it all to me.
It's going up again. How will we go down? I want to go to the little island. Look, Emma, a lot of sticks down there. Whoa, we can make a campfire of it. Emma, look, it has legs, so we're fine. I see that.
Oh, wow, look at this tension wheel. It's funny, or like...
Yes, I was looking.
Tire wheel. I want to go your hands.
Come on.
It's scary going down again.
Oh, this is perfect. Going down is fun. That's a long bridge.
I want 3 hands.
I want 6 hands. I want 2 hands.
I want to be a spider. And we have to cross it by. I think I'm swimming across, Anybody want to get on my back? All right, guys, we made it. Oh my goodness.
Did that take your stomach?
That took my
I
stomach.
liked it.
Oh, be quiet.
That's wild.
You're
It's
not
like
more. You're
like
not
an amusement ride.
You're not more butch than me.
Oh, yes I am.
Oh, what a pretty flower.
I'll be waiting, I'll be waiting.
You guys ready to go around?
Yeah.
All right.
I'll be waiting for you.
Up in the stars. Now I know I'm not too far away from you. I want you back inside my arms. This distance got me feeling so alone. It's true. I've been waiting so long. I've been waiting so long just to see you. I've been sleeping alone. I don't wanna let go. I'll be waiting.
dreading the crossing, aren't you? You okay, Chief? How your legs feeling, man?
Good.
His legs fall asleep when he gets carried a lot. I don't know how we have huge shoulders. I don't know.
Slow down, buddy.
I forgot what Annetta called him. Lightning Jack Flash, I think.
I've been waiting for you. I've been waiting for you. I've been waiting for you.
Okay, you guys ready?
Mama, are you scared?
This is the biggest one I've seen.
Oh, it's by far. It feels like I'm going up a roller coaster. You know how it feels like when you're going up and up and up on the roller coaster? And then you see this. Okay, here we go. Yeah,
They like it now. It does take your breath, but it's fun.
it takes your breath all right. It's fun if you don't like breathing. Okay, I gotta get a shot all the way down. You okay?
Yeah.
I didn't like how that tilted.
No, this is good. It's fun.
I leaned on one side to take a picture. The bridge kind of went with me. Oh, this is crazy. I think my heart's down to my toes and then back up to my eyeballs.
I like your dirt. It's a doggy shirt. And ready when the tongue spits out?
He said, God. Oh, I lost the key. How are we gonna get out? Turn it hard. There we go.
That was a lot scarier than I thought it would be. Wait, did I say scary? I meant terrifying. In my defense, I only had one hand the whole time. Is that a defense? I don't know. So it's awesome having full hookups and laundry facilities and full hookups. It's a plus. But oh man, these private parks, I tell you what, if you spend a lot of time in government parks, governments as in state parks, city parks, national parks. We haven't shown you guys a city park yet, so we have to go to a couple of those and show you how they are. They're a little more rustic than state parks, not as rustic as state forest parks. They're kind of in between, but yeah, you definitely get a little more space. Over here we're kind of facing our neighbor, and our other neighbor, it's like we can shake hands through the window. So there is no more video for our stay at this private campground because we stayed there 4 days, and it was over Labor Day. And like I mentioned, this had the biggest impact on the way we RV full-time, because the Class A was either too heavy, too big, no generator use. Those are the top 3 reasons that we weren't allowed in most campgrounds that were open. And we ended up having to settle for a private campground, which is our fallback to staying at Walmart for 4 days. Which is just as bad if you have to run the generator once or twice a day. You know, you don't want to do that at Walmart. That's not what Walmart is for, or any other place that lets you overnight. There are certain casinos that'll let you do that kind of thing, but we didn't find any in New England, so this private campground was it. A lot of things happened. The owner accused us almost every day of not supervising our children properly. The neighbors that we were facing changed during the 4 days that we were there. We had 3 neighbors in the 4 days, and one of the neighbors was clearly against our whole dynamic, calling us names at one point. And the main reason that we were stuck there is because of the kind of RV we had. We're in the process. And if we had something a little more versatile, we would not have to do camp in places that we don't find comfort and safety. But it'd be interesting to know if it's something that you guys would want to hear about. Because you can imagine that in certain places you're just not going to be welcome, whoever you are. If we were to pick all the parks where there was a reason why we changed into something that is more versatile, this was it.